Hello there, my name is Richard McMahon from the interview training company passmyinterview.com, and in this tutorial I'm going to teach you how to prepare for and pass a sales executive interview. And in particular, I'm going to give you a number of sales executive interview questions and top scoring answers. So if you have a sales executive interview coming up, please do make sure you stay tuned and watch this tutorial from beginning to end, because I promise to make you the standout candidate at your interview. And to achieve that, this is what I will cover. I will explain how you can introduce yourself in your sales executive interview to make yourself the standout candidate. I will also give you sample sales executive interview questions, top scoring answers to those sales executive interview questions, and also I will tell you about further resources to help you succeed at your sales executive interview. So 4 really good reasons why you should stay tuned and watch this from beginning to end. Now, before I get into the sales executive interview training tutorial, a very warm welcome to this presentation. My name is Richard McMahon. That's me there in the center of the screen. I've been helping people for over 20 years now to pass their interviews successfully, and I do that by giving you top scoring answers you can't find anywhere else. On that basis, please do make sure you subscribe to the channel by clicking the red button below the video, and then you won't miss out on any of my weekly training videos. Please also make sure you give the video a like. Thank you very much. That tells me you enjoy the content, and I will then spend more time creating it for you. Please also connect with me on LinkedIn. I have put my linkedin.com link in the description below the video, and it's always good to connect with like-minded professionals such as yourself. Okay, let's get into those sales executive interview questions and answers. Please do take notes as I progress through the presentation. So, the first sales executive interview question is, tell me about yourself and why you want to become a sales executive. Now, my tip for answering this correctly is the best way to respond to the tell me about yourself sales executive interview question is to list the qualities you have that will enable you to consistently achieve challenging sales targets. So let's give them a powerful, positive answer to set you up confidently for the remainder of your sales executive interview. Here we go. I am a dedicated sales executive who has the experience, the determination and the discipline to achieve challenging sales targets. I have strong communication and interpersonal skills that enable me to use effective and ethical persuasion and negotiation techniques, and I am also someone who is keen to keep learning so I can continue to improve within my sales executive role. I want to become a sales executive for the simple reason that I genuinely believe the qualities I possess are a strong match for the job description. I am confident, polite, respectful, and have strong ethics and values. On that basis, if you do hire me as your sales executive, I feel confident you will see a strong return on your investment, and you will see quickly that I am able to contribute to your organisation in a positive manner. I can guarantee that nobody else at your interview will say that kind of response. It's a top quality answer, it's confident and positive in nature, and it will be attractive to all hiring managers. The next sales executive interview question I would like you to prepare for is, why do you want to work for our company as a sales executive? Now, my tip for answering this is make sure you carry out some research into their company before you attend the sales executive interview. Make sure you also mention something about their products or services in your answer and how you think they will be easier for you to sell due to their high quality and demand. Here is my suggested answer. I want to work for your company for 3 main reasons. The first reason is I understand how important sales are to the commercial success of your organisation. Because I am very passionate about sales and I feel strongly I can make a difference to your business, I feel we would be a good match for each other. The second reason is, after researching your company and in particular reading your most recent press release on your website, it is clear the products and services you create are to a very high standard. I've come to realise that the only way you can achieve your targets as a sales executive is if the product or service you are selling has high-level benefits for the customers you are trying to sell to. Now, finally, I want to work for a company where I'm valued and also where I can stay for potentially a long period of time. You have an impressive company history, and I feel confident I will enjoy working for you and you will be pleased with my consistent high performance sales levels. So again, that's a great answer to that question. Why do you want to work for our company as a sales executive? You are giving a number of reasons there, not just one reason, which the majority of candidates will do. You are giving a few reasons there, three in fact, three good reasons why you want to work for them, and it shows that you've researched their company, which is really important. Now, please don't go anywhere because I've got loads more to run through, but when you're ready, if you click that link in the top right hand corner of the video, it takes you through to my website, passmyinterview.com, and you can download my full set of 22 sales executive interview questions and answers. But as I say, don't go anywhere yet because we still have a load of questions to run through. And the next one is, as a sales executive, you will have to deal with pressure on a daily basis. Convince me you will be able to deal with the pressure of the role. So the most effective way to answer this sales executive interview question is to show you already have a system in place for dealing with the stress of the position. Here's my suggested answer. I understand that pressure is all part of the sales executive role, and on that basis, I always have a plan in place for dealing with it. Now, the first thing I do in order to reduce stress is to make sure I fully know and understand the products and services I am selling. Now, if, as a sales executive, you have in-depth knowledge of your product or service, and in particular the sector or industry you are selling in, stress will automatically be reduced significantly. The second thing I do to reduce stress levels is to make sure I carry out sufficient research into the clients or customers I am selling to. I genuinely want to make a difference to their lives, and I can only achieve that aim if I understand where the customer or client is right now, where they want to get to, and how the product or service I'm selling can help them to achieve their goals. I guess what I'm trying to say is that stress can be significantly reduced by having confidence in your products and also through effective preparation. While stress is part of a sales executive role, I genuinely prefer to work in a stressful environment as I feel I perform better. So that shows that you are fully prepared for stress. You understand that it's all part and parcel of a sales executive role and you actually thrive within a stressful environment. The next sales executive interview question we need to prepare for is, can you give me a situation in a previous role where you managed to achieve difficult sales targets? So give an answer that shows you can achieve tough sales targets and that you also understand working in sales is not a regular 9 to 5 job. As you and I know, working in sales requires a high level of commitment. So here's a great answer to this sales executive interview question. In my previous sales role, I often achieved challenging sales targets. Now, during one particular quarter, I managed to achieve the highest level of sales amongst the company sales executives. Now, I achieved this simply because I had put in the hard work in the months leading up to that point. Now, instead of spending 100% of my time searching for new leads and prospects, which is what the majority of other sales executives were focusing on, I spent a significant portion of my time cultivating previous sales clients and customers to encourage repeat business. Now, after a few months, I started using this approach. Additional sales began to filter through, which significantly boosted my sales figures. I am the type of sales executive who believes you can achieve difficult sales targets by not only searching for new potential leads and customers, but more importantly, by looking after the customers you already have in your pipeline. So that shows that you understand with sales that it's not just about targeting new leads or customers, it's also about looking after the customers that you already have within your system or pipeline. So the next sales executive interview question we need to prepare for is, as our sales executive, how would you respond to a period of poor sales? This is a tough sales executive interview question. Now, this interview question is basically assessing your knowledge of sales, your levels of resilience, and also whether or not you can react positively to challenging situations. So let's make sure we give them a really good answer. Here it is. If this type of situation was to occur, I would automatically look for ways to improve based on self-analysis and also trying to look at the reasons why my sales might have suffered temporarily. I would first of all look to increase the preparation work I was undertaking by conducting further in-depth analysis into my target customers and also how the product or service I'm selling will be of benefit to them. Now, being in sales is not a 9 to 5 job. and you have to be prepared to put in the extra hours to make it work. I would also look to build stronger relationships with clients and also spend more time talking to them with a view to building up trust and also getting to know them better. Whilst I do not feel this type of situation will ever occur, if it did do, I already have a plan in place to overcome it. I am confident I could start to yield impressive sales figures once again very quickly. So that shows you're confident that if this kind of situation did occur, you have a plan in place already to overcome it, which is really important. Now, please do take a look at these sales executive interview questions by clicking that link in the top right hand corner of the video. It takes you through to my website here, passmyinterview.com, and it's 22 questions in totals for sales executive interviews, and they're all listed there. Please do take a look at them. I believe that if you prepare for all of those questions, you will pass your sales executive interview. Now, you can download them as well. I've got here 4 crucial tips for passing your sales executive interview. Make sure you check those out. But if you want to download them, scroll to the bottom of the page and you can download them all for literally like $4.99, which is a small investment to help you pass your sales executive interview, because I want you to pass, and all of the answers within that PDF document that you can have in your inbox within 2 minutes from now are to the same standard and level that I've just been through. I hope you've enjoyed that. I love teaching you guys. Please don't forget to subscribe, connect with me on LinkedIn, and also give the video a like. That tells me, as I say, you enjoy the content, and I will then spend more time creating it for you. Thank you very much for watching, and I wish you all the best in your pursuit to passing your sales executive interview. Have a brilliant day.